Hey, this is Walter. I'm with the IPS Signature Development Team. It is Tuesday, April 9th, and it is Patch Tuesday again. This month, Microsoft is releasing 9 bulletins in total that cover 14 vulnerabilities. 2 of those bulletins are rated critical, the rest are important. Let's go take a moment and run those down for you. The first one, MS13-028, this is the Internet Explorer bulletin. It's a cumulative security update. It's rated critical, addresses 2 vulnerabilities. This is rated critical for IE 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on Windows clients, rated moderate for IE 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on Windows servers. In this case, the attacker only needs to get the victim to browse to a malicious website or web server. The next bulletin, MS13-029, this is the remote desktop client bulletin. It's also rated critical, addresses 1 vulnerability. The vulnerability is in Microsoft's remote desktop ActiveX control. There is an attack vector here that is web-based. Right, there are some workarounds listed in the bulletin, so take a look at those. Note that one of those workarounds is setting the kill bit, and this will stop the web-based attack vector only. Right, it's not going to do anything about having a user manually connect to a malicious RDP server. All right, the next one is MS13-030. This is the SharePoint bulletin. It's going to allow for information disclosure. It's rated important. It addresses 1 vulnerability. The next one is MS13-031. This is Windows kernel. Could allow for elevation of privilege. It's also rated important, addresses 2 vulnerabilities. MS13-032, this is Active Directory. It's also rated important, addresses 1 vulnerability, and could lead to a denial of service. MS13-033, this is the client server runtime subsystem. This could allow for an elevation of privilege. It's also rated important and addresses 1 vulnerability. MS13-034, this is the Microsoft anti-malware client. This could allow for an elevation of privilege and it addresses 1 vulnerability. That one's also rated important. MS13-035, this is the HTML sanitization bulletin. It's rated important and addresses 1 vulnerability. The HTML bulletin could lead to an elevation of privilege. And then the last one, MS13-036, this is kernel mode drivers. It could allow for an elevation of privilege. It's also rated important, and it addresses 4 vulnerabilities. 2 of those are rated important, the other 2 are moderate. Just to note, 2013-1283, this is Microsoft's aware of some limited attacks trying to exploit that vulnerability. And the other vulnerability, 2013-1929, this is a race condition and it has been publicly disclosed. So that is a quick rundown of the bulletins for this month, and we'll see you next time.